And while voices against the travel ban are loud, supporters have remained somewhat muted on the issue.
Today, News 8 spoke with some immigrants and other small business owners who voted for President Trump to get their viewpoint on what's happening here. Reporter Noelle Gardner, she's live in the New Haven newsroom with more on this tonight. Noelle.
Scott and Ann, diehard President Trump supporters say Trump is a man of his word, keeping his campaign promises. Today, I went to Naugatuck Valley and talked with business owners and immigrants who voted for President Trump. Hedy Lou Dow is just one of many small business owners in Naugatuck Valley who voted for President Donald Trump. She says Trump is doing what he said he would do.
I think it's awesome because he's actually holding up to his word on what he said he wanted to do.
Dow says she doesn't regret voting for President Trump.
He has his 100-day plan where he's trying to get a lot done right off the bat. He's made some good decisions. I wouldn't change my decision on our vote or anything like that.
She's not alone. Down the street, the owner of Mo's Auto, Mo Shira, is happy Trump is keeping his campaign promises.
So far, he's been holding true to his guns, and I think that's pretty good. That's what a president should do, is do what they say.
Immigrants from Portugal run Santos, a busy restaurant in Naugatuck. The owners are die-hard supporters of Trump.
I think he's going to change. He's going to change a lot of things, and let alone, not have stuff that shouldn't be allowed or stuff that has been going on in this country.
Supporters say they stand by the president's executive order temporarily suspending refugees and banning immigrants from 7 countries.
I can understand why he's trying to do it. I don't want to say the word damage control, but maybe he's just trying to slow things down so he can get a better grasp at who's coming in, maybe establish some new rules for us so that we can better screen people who are coming in and know what their intentions are.
I think a lot of the changes we really did need. The pendulum needed to swing back the other way a little bit.
Supporters tell me they are pleased with the travel ban and that the president is doing what he said he would do, keeping America safe. I'm live in the newsroom. Noelle Gardner, News 8.